So, my take on getting started with Amazon. Remember, I am not a professional. I'm not even a month old on Amazon. I am going to show you how I've been doing so far. It is the 25th of February, and I sent in my first shipment. I believe it was the 2nd of February, which I'll pull that up into details. Kind of going to go over what I've discovered of how to do, because a lot of the training videos that I have been watching, they're over a year old. A lot of people were recording their journey and then just quit. And I'm like, well, what do I do next? Cranked up my Amazon. Now, the one thing I did discover, I wanted to be able to have my products available for the whole world. But I wasn't sure how to do that. And I did, register for the Mexico. And then after further study, I found out that your items that is on Amazon USA, if somebody in Mexico came and looked at the Amazon USA, they could purchase your item. They would pay the extra fees. Same thing with Paris. If they came to the USA website to look at the items and purchased your item, they would pay those border fees. It's part of the global program of Amazon. Now, as far as getting registered in, for Amazon in Paris and Mexico and all that, you don't need to do that unless you have your own product that you're selling. Say, this is Tammy Lee's salt, and, I want it available in other countries. So when I have this created, I can have a shipment sent to the Paris Amazon warehouse for the Paris people. Have it sent to the Mexico warehouse for the Mexico people. But right now, I'm not at that stage in my Amazon. And so this is only going to be available in the US. So I only need to list it on the US. I did discover that. It took a good minute. I thought I was going to have to register in every Amazon and pay those $40 fees for, every country. And so I just went into settings. I was going to shut all that off to where my stuff was not available to go to those other countries. And then I discovered Amazon automatically enrolls you into global shipping, basically is what it's called. I think that's the Amazon term. I call it global shipping. So if they come to the US website and they purchase it, they are responsible for the border fees and all that fun stuff. This is what my understanding is. Now remember, I am not a professional. I am learning this step by step, and as I figure it out, I'm going to let you know. Now, if you are a professional Amazon seller and you know differently, please comment below and correct me. Like I said, I am using the Amazon seller help pages. I am using YouTube and all this to try to figure all this out. But, oh yeah, if you don't know me, my name is Tammy. And if you are returning to my channel, welcome. If this is the first time you are seeing me, my goal is to record my journey of how I am succeeding or failing, which we're succeeding, with Amazon and FBA, Amazon and eBay. This is my take. If you're wanting to start this career path of working at home, starting out as a side hustle or full-time, treat it like you're going to create a new recipe for dinner. All right? Say you want to make lemon pepper baked fish, which is actually what I had last night. You're going to want to look at all the different recipes, see what the ingredients are they're putting on the fish. There might be an ingredient you don't like. And so after looking at everybody's recipes, you put together your own recipe and create the dish the way you feel you would like it. And that's how I'm saying how you need to run your business. Don't run it like somebody else is running it. Run it how you want to run it. Do your research. Put your own recipe together. That's what I'm doing. As I'm recording this and I'm letting you know what I have discovered and what I have figured out, then, if you are very good at Amazon and you happen to come across my video and you see where I'm making a mistake, reach out to me. Either send me an email, which the link's down in my description, or leave it in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit like and subscribe. But yesterday I was trying to go over how I find out if a product is profitable. And starting out, all you really need is your Amazon app and your computer. You can use your computer to do some, more in-depth research. Keepa is a Google, what do you call them things? Extension. You can get that and put it on your computer, and it'll show you how often, I believe the free one shows you how often it sells. There's also some other free extensions that you can get to put on your Google. As soon as I figure out which ones were free and which ones I'm actually, integrated with a couple of my paid subscriptions, then I will definitely get those links down below. But as you all know, this was the first item I sent into Amazon. And what made me do this is, one, I wasn't gated. And sorry, my sunshine's coming up. I'm wanting to get this recorded before the house wakes up, because we got TVs running and kids running, and it's not exactly a quiet house. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to link my phone to this recording so you can actually see what it is that I'm doing as I do it. So let me close out all these apps, and I'm going to start screen sharing now, or screen recording, and hopefully my voice doesn't go backwards on this thing. So first is what I want to do is I'm going to open up the Amazon Seller app, and you're going to see that I've sold one book today so far for $13.88. You're going to see the graph of how often I've been making sales and how much. And then right below that, you're going to see where it says add a product. Now, you can either click add a product or you can click the camera icon. So we're just going to click the camera icon, look for the UPC code, and it pops up. First, I'm not gated. Otherwise, it would say requires approval. Now, on this app, you can see the buy box is at $16.65, and then we got 22 new and used at $10.99. The sales rank just below that is 6,258. Now, sales rank, depending on what department, that sun is really bright. Depending on what department you're wanting to sell in, that's the sales rank you need to concentrate on. Find out what's good in that department, what's bad in that department. In books, they're saying that, even if the book is up in the 2 to 3 million rank, it's still good. Yeah, that means it sells once or twice in the past few months. Toys, I'm thinking the lower the rank, I'm still learning the rank, but the sales rank is 62.58. And so next, I'm going to click over and I'm going to look even, further. I can sell this product in new condition, $16.65 minus $5.98 fees with FBA. So my gross proceeds would be $10.67, and that's at that top line. And then the next line down, Amazon sells it for $27.40. 13 from $16.65 FBA offers, 19 from 1664 other offers, and I'm thinking that would be fulfilled by merchant. Now, if you do not have, the funds to do this next part, that what I'm using, you can basically get this the ISBN number, go onto your computer, and pull it up on Google. Now, I cranked up Inventory Lab, and so I'm going to shrink this, and I'm going to bring up my Scoutify too. Let me scan the item, and it's showing me that there's two different ones. Now, one of them is 0 offers, so more than likely that's not the one I need. So let's see if this top one is. Moonlight Frozen Gift Pack with Storybook Projector for smartphones and 5 story reels. Yes, that is what I have. Now, on this app, it's saying target cost per unit $6.84. Well, right down here, I can click target cost, and mine was, 5 cents, but I'm just for fun, I'm going to put $1. Say I pick this up, Walmart clearance for $1. All right, so we're going to save changes. So now it's telling me my channel is FBA, cost per unit is $1, list price $16.65. My net profit would be $9.33. So I would have 925.60% ROI. That's return of investment. And then further on down here, you can see what the different offers are. But now I want to see how often it sells. Okay, before I got this, I thought I was going to have to take my laptop, set it out in the car, run out to the car, and check the sales history. But I joined Keepa. And so I'm going to hit research, and I'm going to click on Keepa at the very bottom, which is going to bring up the Keepa. And now I can see how often this sells. That green squiggly line is all over the place. So that tells me, all right, that's a good product to get. Yes, Amazon is in it, but apparently Amazon must be out. I don't know. I don't know why Amazon's not selling theirs. But I also sell on eBay. And so I'm going to click on eBay here on this app. And I've got it set. Well, I had it set where it only show me solds. So let's filter this. Let's go down to sold. All right, so it sold for $11.98, free shipping, and I know for a fact this is going to cost between $4 and $5 to ship, because you got to put it in a box to keep it protected. It is very flimsy, so it's, you got to treat it like glass. So $11.98, $5 plus $8.99 shipping, so they profited $5. $11.61 free shipping, so they're looking at maybe about a $5 profit. $6.50 plus shipping. So basically, you can see it does sell. Now this one, $19.49. They sold it free shipping, so they more than likely made about a $15 profit. Now I did have these listed on eBay, but I wasn't willing to go rock bottom like a lot of these people are. I don't want to give my stuff away. I want to be able to pay my bills. And so that's what told me, all right, I have 11 of them. I'm going to send 9 of them into Amazon, keep my listing on eBay, and have 2 of them available in case I sell one. Well, I've still got 1 left on Amazon, and that's because it's in RC transfer, I guess transferring from one warehouse to the other, but the others I've sold out on. So that's telling me that was a good product to send into Amazon. Now, let's see. What was my next? But that's how I research to see if I want to sell it. And the Scoutify 2, you can get Scoutify 2 by itself, I think, or you can get Inventory Lab, and it gives you Scoutify 2 along with it. And me, I felt this was a good move for my business because whether I use it for Amazon, I know I'm going to use it for eBay. So this is a tool that I wanted for my business. And then, same thing. Let's do another search. Same thing with this pencil sharpener. I'm still debating whether to keep one for myself, because my grandbabies are always needing me to sharpen their pencils, and I do it the old-fashioned way with a knife. All right, so like this one here, you got the case pack of 5. You've got the case pack of 6. I think it was 6. But at the very bottom with the thumbs up, that's what I have. But you still want to double check. But you want to make sure it is the exact item that you're selling. And so I paid $6 for that. So we're going to click on cost per unit. And I'm putting in $6. And so right there where it says channel, FBA, cost per unit is $6, list price $28.64. My net profit would be $12.50. So that's double my money. I paid $6, I'm getting $12. So to me, yeah, that's a good buy, but does it sell? So we're going to go down here to research. And again, at the bottom, I'm going to click on Keepa. And yeah, it does sell. And so, I want to add that to my business, but I'm not going to buy 100 units. I only got 2 because I want to sample the waters. I want to send in a couple, see if that price tanks because, I found it on sale. Other people are going to find it on sale. By the time mine hits the warehouse, has it tanked? Is it selling for $7? And so you only want to buy a couple. Send it in, test the waters. If you come across a really hot deal and there's several of them, put them on eBay too. But only send a little bit into Amazon to test the waters. Then that's where you can decide, all right, I did really good. I'm going to send in some more. Like these here. If I knew how to get my hands on them, I would be ordering more and getting them sent in. Because I sent in a sample, I know how they move. And they move pretty good for me. And I'm new. I have no reviews. I am, at the very bottom of the beanpole. And I did good. But that's my take. All right, so my recordings are kind of weird. I'm not a professional. But let's get back to this guy. I was showing you how I scanned it on my phone. Well, let me show you how you can do it on your computer. Right up here under Catalog, you can click Add a Product, or you can go under Inventory and scroll down to Add a Product. So we're going to hit Add a Product here. Another way you can get to it is clicking on Seller Central and right here, Add a Product. So let's just hit Add a Product here. And then the soap, if you're wanting to check it out, is 037 000 399 407. And then you're going to enter. And like right here, it's showing you, all right, I'm able to sell this in this condition. I'm not able to sell the singles. That's a 7-ounce. And so you also want to make sure that yours is exact the 7-ounce. So right up here, Dawn Ultra Dish Liquid 7 ounce, Botanicals, Aloe Water Scent, package may vary, not sure what that means, pack of 6. So we're going to click on it and we're going to investigate it. It is identical to what I have. In fact, those pictures almost kind of look like my eBay pictures. But right now, it's going for $17.87. I want to see how many people have it. And like I said, I'm only interested in FBA. So we're going to select FBA. So we got one at $7.19, one at 17, one at $17.86, 86, 87, 88. You kind of see how, what it's running. So it's between $17 and $18. So then that's where, all right, how do you want to decide to do it? Now, when you get ready to send it in, you're going to want to send it 20% higher than what you originally, just in case they're selling at 18 or 19. But let's go down here. I want to see what my profit margin would be at $17. So I'd make $8.65. And then I want to know what my profit margin would be at, what was the highest they were selling it? 18, let's go, $19. So I'd make about $10.35. So to start out, I'm more than likely going to price it at $19, and then I'm going to submit it in. It sells pretty darn good. Buy a box at $25.49, $23.99. It goes down to $18. So right now, rock bottom is at $18. So this must have been when they were price gouging through that virus stage. But $18, and it seems to be almost stable. So I'm going to send it in at $19. Not that I want to sell it at $19, but it'd be nice. But so that's going to be my price range that I'm going to start at. And so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select condition. I'm going to select new, and then I'm going to hit sell this product. Now on this page, this works for books as well. You've got your advanced view, which you can select that and you have more options to click on. But right here, this is the biggest. All right, match lowest price at $16.49. We're not going to do that. Since it's going to be a good minute before it gets into the Amazon warehouse, I'm going to price mine at $19. And then scrolling on down here, what's the quantity I'm going to send in? I think I might just start with one quantity, or I might go two, because I do have enough to do 2 quantities. And so maybe I'll select 2, just to see how it goes. And then you would go on down, select here, I will ship this item, or Amazon will ship and provide customer service. So if you're merchant fulfilled, if you want to ship out the item yourself, you're going to select this top one. But if you want to send it into Amazon and have them ship it out for you, you're going to select this second one. And say you're loading your account up with a bunch of merchant fulfilled, you can select merchant fulfilled and it'll save it. Or you can click on the Amazon and then remember this setting for the next time. I am not going to submit because if I delete the listing, it's going to take 24 hours. Well, apparently I can get long-winded because I just kind of monitored that video I shot and it was way too long to put onto YouTube. I think I have too much fun teaching somebody things that, I've learned. I've gotten excited about it. So I'm going to end the video here. Basically, from start to finish, do your research on the product. You can use the Amazon app and your computer to research how often that product sells. Make sure you only buy a couple at a time. Test the waters. See how it sells for you. If it sells really good, go get some more. If it's 10-cent items, gather them up, throw them on eBay. If it doesn't look like they're going to sell that well on Amazon, you won't have that much into it. I just did want to say one quick thing. I meant to show books on there because I know a lot of my followers are starting Amazon selling books. And so on this last clip where I was showing you the different details for adding a product, when you select used, click on the more details and you can put in the condition of the book. You definitely want to describe anything that is wrong with the book. There's also a section at the top where you can take a photo of what the issue is of the book and add it to your listing. A few of my listings has that, where if it's, a messed up book, I took a picture so they can see exactly what it is they're buying. Like this one here, somebody sliced it right open with a knife when they were cutting open the books or the box. And this is a new book. I could have sold it like new, but now, thanks to that, it's going to either be, acceptable or that next one up, because, it's in excellent shape. More than likely, I do it acceptable because of the spine, and it's all the way through. It's not just the outer cover. It's all the way through. They even cut the spine. So, to me, that's acceptable. And making sure I put good notes in my listing to let them know. And then, once you've listed your books, Amazon is, you can choose to have Amazon do your labels or you do your labels. Do your labels. It's a lot cheaper. I think it's like 15 to 20 cents for each label if they do it. And the labels, this is one of my messed up when I was trying to get my Rollo printer to print the labels out, but I finally got that fixed. But all you do is you'll remove the label that Amazon shoots out to you. It's going to have your SKU code on it, and it's going to have the name of the book, and you just take and put it right over that SKU code, stick it down in the box. I wouldn't put it in the box yet. You can stack them up, because also to save you money, which my first couple shipments in I did not do, so I have been making sure I do that now. But you do scan contents of the box. So as you're filling up the box and doing your Rubik's Cube of how to arrange books to get the most in there as you can, as long as it's under 50 pounds, then you want to scan the book as you're putting it in the box, and it'll do you a box content, and that way you can submit it with your order going into Amazon. And I got one of these. I do not know the name of it. I'll have to do some research to remember the name, but I was looking for the cheapest SKU scanner I could find, and this is a Bluetooth, so I can attach it to my phone when I'm out in the wild scanning books using that Scoutify app, or I can scan the stuff into my computer and it pops up. I love it. Eventually, I'm going to get me a scanner that sits on my computer. But right now, I'm working with what I got. eBay is furnishing Amazon the money. In other words, my sales on eBay is providing me products to send into Amazon. As far as packing stuff, like, I might be doing a single order of this or a double order. And I know you've got questions. You need to make sure you order some of these labels. This is sell as a set, do not separate. And so I'm going to put like a little piece of tape over this, and then I'll put them all down into a bag, all 6 of them, and seal it. And then I'll put this sticker over it and put this down in the box. So that way when Amazon pulls it, they see my SKU label that I'll be putting on the bag. You also want to make sure you cover these SKU labels up. But you'll have your SKU label on the bag, plus you'll have that sticker saying do not separate, so they don't open the bag and separate the order out. Let's see. That was my biggest questions this week, is how I figure out the product, how I figure out my profit margin on an item, how I list it. I showed you that, how I package it, which I don't really have a box ready to go for Amazon right now. So when I get enough product built up, I'll shoot another video and do that. It might be a couple weeks. COVID hit my house, and so trying to keep everybody safe. My husband has it. My mother has it, which she was just put into the hospital because she not only has COVID, she also has a virus, and she has a lot of health problems. So I really hope she makes it through. So I'm not sure when my next video will be out, because I will be concentrating on her, concentrating on my husband. He's a little on the dizzy side. And as you know it, moms can't get sick. So I've got to take care of everybody. I am, you know, they say pin them up in another part of the house and lock them up. I can't do that. I'm mom. So I'm taking care of my family. So far, ain't nothing wrong with me. Knock on wood. But I am keeping busy, keeping them safe. My grandbabies are over it. They're off of their 10-day quarantine. Been pretty well trying to keep them pinned up in their rooms. But they're over it. My daughter is over it. She goes back to work on Monday. My mother has it. My stepdad has it. And my husband has it. And my kids keep saying, Mom, go get tested. Mom, go get tested. I'm like, what's the point? If I've got it, I've got it. Everybody in the house has it except for my son. My 19-year-old son, he stays pinned up in his bedroom all the time. I made him go get a test, and he's clear. So he's basically grounded to his room, which he has no problem with that at all. He sits in there and plays the game all the time. And so, going to keep an eye on them. I am sterilizing, Lysoling, all that fun stuff. But not sure when my next video is going to come out, or when I can go out and do some retail arbitrage, because until everything heals up, I've pretty well stopped listing on eBay. I did sell an item today, which, you know, I put on gloves and a mask before I even packaged it. Got it ready. But I had stopped listing on eBay the minute my kids got it. And so I have been taking precautions to make sure everything is staying sterilized, because I do not want to give it to one of my customers. But, you know, I would be wearing a mask right now, but it's hard to hear through that mask. Anyways, let me cut this off because it's already going over 30 minutes, and I don't want to be known as, oh, Tammy posted another video. She is so long-winded. But if you like this kind of content, please like my video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to jump them down in the description. And if you're new to my channel, while you're down there asking your question, hit subscribe. You know, it's free to do so. It helps me gain more subscribers so I can see more people, and maybe what little information I have, I can help somebody else. That's my grandbaby son.
Hi.
They always listen for me to be shooting YouTubes, and they come running in. But that's it for today. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. Sorry for the messed up live session, but at least he was in the chat.
Bye.
So, till next time, have a good one.
Come here, David. Hi, I'm playing Roblox. Me too.
Tell them to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Look at more videos.